Hi, welcome back to Hawaii Turo. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you did. If this is your first time watching this channel, watching my streams, I created these streams to help people, get a community together and answer questions. Usually we're gonna have people all around the world. But if you're watching this on the replay, hopefully we go over some stuff. I'm gonna try and put some timestamps in there to help you out as well. And if you haven't watched any of my videos, I created this channel about a year ago to just help everybody become successful at Turo. Maximize the amount of money that you can make doing Turo. Simple as that. That's what I do. So let's go a little bit about me. So as this channel is called Hawaii Turo. I'm from Hawaii. I started doing Turo back in 2017. I started off with one car, maybe just like you. Maybe you're starting off with just one car. I started off with just one car. I had no idea that I was going to do this full time. At that time, I was doing Uber. I was tired of driving a regular sedan, so I ended up getting a van. And then I saw how much the 2014 Kia Optima that I had, I saw how much money that it was making. My goal was just to cover the lease. That's all I wanted to do, just cover the lease. And it did more than that. And I just kept adding cars. 2018 was crazy for me. And fast forward 3+ years, I have 17 cars. I do this full time. And yeah, that's what I do. Like, I have no restrictions. I do 1-day bookings, 2-day bookings. I've dealt with a ton of issues, not every issue. I try to answer questions as best that I can. But yeah, that's really the goal for the stream and the goal for the channel, just to help you grow your business and understand all the rules and regulations. But yeah, if you're new, if you have any questions, just let me know in the live chat. If you watch this on a replay, just let me know in the comments and I'll answer that as soon as I can. And yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, hey, Godfather Cloud, you are the first one in. How's it going? So what'd you put? Godfather, do you have to acquire LLC to start Turo? It is an option. You don't have to, though. I mean, the last person I was talking to yesterday, to be 100%, covered, for like the worst case scenarios, LLC definitely would help you, right? Because if you get sued or if you're on on a suit, if you get sued along with everybody else or, the other people, the driver and stuff, if you get sued, you got the LLC. This is worst case. I mean, there are other issues. You shouldn't even get successfully sued anyway, but LLC protects your assets. So, I mean, getting an LLC, a lot of people go that route. Are you thinking about doing that? Yeah. Because I do have an LLC, but I don't have it to my cars, though. I just have it. Big Matt Reynolds. That's my name. So. Let me see. But just remember, at least as far as I know, if you're going to go that route LLC, you got to have the commercial insurance. And I think commercial insurance varies, wherever you're at. I always say GMI, but I don't think GMI is everywhere. That's who I called. And they were in Hawaii, but they're in other places too. So yeah. But yeah, if anybody else, if you're new, just let me know where you're from, how many cars you got, and if you got a question. Let me get this going. But yeah, I do get that question quite often. How close are you thinking about getting an LLC? I know some people, before they even start, they want to have all this stuff in place, right? I know the other person that I was talking to yesterday, he was like, he wants to have everything in place before he starts. Maybe. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's wait for more people to come in. Let's get back to what I was. Yeah, Turo, right? So I don't know if you. Let me rephrase that. Let's go back just a little bit. Let's go back to today. I don't know how your day is going, but for me, my day is pretty slow. I only had about 2 cars go out. 2 Mustangs, Yeah, increased price. Can't remember exactly what the price was, but it is pretty slow for me today. But I'm doing a. I did it yesterday. I think I talked about it a little bit. I raised my prices in Hawaii, so I'm getting ready for the December push and all the the Christmas holidays and Thanksgiving and all that. Yeah, I'm just waiting. So most of my cars are just sitting pretty much every day. Yeah, right for right now. I did just get a booking for Thursday for one of my Camaros. Yes, so that's good. But no more really cheap rentals, of all my cheap cars. So that's my thought process on that, right? I can just wait and wait until it picks back up. But yeah, that's what we got. Well, let's talk about the future. My On Thursday, I'm going to make my video of my monthly stats. I don't know if anybody else is going to do it on YouTube, but I'm gonna do it. It's horrible numbers, but it is what it is, right? So I'm wondering, if you're watching this in a replay, wondering like, how did your October do, right? Did you have a good October, or anybody watching as well, of course? Did you have a good October, a bad October? Was it like an average October? Yeah, let me know. Because for me, yeah, my October was, yeah, it was pretty bad. Even like September was like what bad. It was half of what the busy summer, and then it was like almost half of that. So yeah, I'm really excited. Not really excited. I'm excited, but I'm not excited to make that video. But yeah, if you could tell me where you're from, how many cars you got, and when you start doing Turo, let me know in the live chats, and we will get some people. I know it's kind of slow right now. Normally, we get people from all over the world. Just started, so but yeah, I think we got a few people. Let me see. I think we have a. Oh, hey, Moani, I just looked on the Facebook. So if anybody is wondering, I do live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So if you're trying to join a group, like a group that talks about Touro on Facebook, I do have that pinned in the chat, and that group is growing and growing. Got people from all over the world. And I plan on streaming. If you're wondering if this is your first time or if it's not your first time, I do plan on doing this as much as I can, live streaming. But sometimes people are busy and they come on later. So I usually go for about between 1 hour and 2 hours. Usually how this goes. Oh, what happened? Okay. See, Moana hit it. Okay. I was supposed to have a booking pickup from the airport parking lot this morning. Dropped off the car last night, but early this morning they canceled. I earned some money. Yeah, I earned some money for late cancellation, but it was half of what I earned is going towards the parking lot. Half of what I earned is going to the parking lot fee. Yeah, because I hate. I don't know if you saw earlier in my post we were talking to John. Yeah, I hate that cancellation fee. Like I don't know how many days it was, but what they only pay you like a if it's more than 1 day, they pay you like a day worth or something like that. Like it's not much. It wasn't always like that actually. They used to give you like 100%. Like if somebody booked and canceled like that, and if it was like 5 days, you would get all of it. But Turo was losing money, because people would just definitely do chargebacks constantly on that, and then they just changed that. Well, they ain't just changed; they changed it a while ago. But yeah, I hate that. Okay, Godfather, has a customer ever put the wrong type of gas in the car? For me, no, but I've heard about that plenty of times. Definitely cars that that take diesel and then they put unleaded. But I heard isn't it hard? Like it doesn't fit. Like the nozzle doesn't even fit in there, right? I don't know. Maybe you have to really try to put the wrong type in there. But I never put diesel in the car, so I have no idea what it takes to put in there. But no, hopefully never, because that would really mess up your car, right? It was only a day. It was only a day and maybe a half. Yeah, it is frustrating. And plus, it's so slow right now. Like, I bet the car is probably back at your house now or wherever you parked the car. Yeah, that's why. I hate cancellations. Period. I try my hardest to cancellations and no shows, right? Because the no show fee is really about the same anyway. It it's horrible. I know. That's one of the things I definitely do not agree with Turo. There's a lot of things I do not agree with, and that's definitely one of them. It limits them how much money they have to pay us, in those situations. But, you know, for us, it's kind of crazy. You book an Airbnb, right, and you cancel last minute, you do get charged, unless it's like a free cancellation thing. But normally, you do get charged. Okay. Well, how about your other cars, Moani? I don't know how many cars you have, but do you just have the one car? Let's see. Godfather, is it possible to list your location in a high populated area, even if it isn't your home address or business address? Yeah, I mean, you can list it anywhere you want to. Well, anywhere that's kind of on the list of Turo's location stuff, because you can't just put it in some like really random area out in the middle of nowhere or something. Not every location works. Yeah, but you can put it in a lot of locations. Yeah, but yeah, that's Speaking of this question, yeah, the person I was talking to yesterday, or I thought two people yesterday. One other one I was talking to on my Patreon. Yeah, I was telling him that he needed to be closer to where a lot of people are going to be at, than be where he lives at. Right, he'll get more stuff there than there. Let me see. In Milwaukee, how long was it in the parking lot? So you said half of it was going to the parking lot fee. Must have been in there a minute. Let's see. Godfather. Do the interiors of the cars get a lot of wear and tear? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Way more than you driving it yourself. That's a fact. People are going to mess up things that you never thought could even get messed up. Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, I even got dinged on this on like my when I bought my Batmobile, my 2019 Chevy Camaro, the black on black one, like maybe 20,000 miles. People will like open the door and they'll see that there's wear and tear already, and they thought it was like brand new. I'm like, I mean, this car has been used and abused for like at least a year and a half, right? But that's just renter cars in general. There's just no way around that. You can try and fix all those little things, but I mean, what, restore it? Nah, I wouldn't do that. Oh, hey Matthew, hey, same name as me. How's it going? Let's see. What insurance do you use and recommend swapping to if your personal insurance find out about Turo? Well, I would say you should go to Liberty Mutual. That's what I tell everybody. If anybody's thinking about which insurance, so you don't have to worry about getting dropped, is Liberty Mutual. Because Liberty Mutual is a commercial insurance. They're okay with with Turo cars as the personal. So definitely they're not going to drop you because of that. I was going to go Liberty Mutual, but the price was too high for me. Right. you You're funny, Matthew, but how's it though? I'm doing all right, Mo. I mean, it's slow right now. Very slow. I had to, yeah, I raised my prices. I'm just waiting for the floodgates to open up to Hawaii and everyone starts booking. They book all the cheap cars first. And then, yeah, then my cars start getting booked and get ready for Thanksgiving and, the Christmas holidays. That's really basically what I'm waiting for. And then New Year's and get back to normal. Because right now it's just I have like one car or two cars out right now out of like 15 cars available. So it's crazy. Where was that? To Godfather, do you think the risk to reward ratio of a super? Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I've never had a supercar, So I don't know what. It depends how much you're getting a supercar for. Like, let's see, if you are getting a supercar and it's renting out for $1,000 a day, what plan are you on and how much are you making? I mean, how many days is that going out? I mean, are you grossing like, I don't know, $10,000, $15,000 a month? I mean, do you think that's worth it? I mean, I don't. I mean, what's the maintenance on that? I mean, number wise, it looks nice, but I don't know about, what's the likelihood of it breaking down, being used quite often. But I have to believe if you have a supercar, you probably should be doing like $10,000 a month. What do you think? I mean, anybody else watching? Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Matthew, you say you love Liberty Mutual, but no body shops want to use them on the Big Island. Why is that? I don't. Yeah, I'm curious. Why is that? You said, yeah, the flood. I gotta put it right here. You said, yeah, the floodgates have broken it. Well, I'm hope I haven't gotten. Well, I did get one booking today for my Mustang. I just got a booking for my Camaro 2 days from now. So that's something. But I need like my cheap cars. I have them at like $50. My cheap used cars, well, cheap older cars, and then my my new cars. So then I have them at $65 here. I'm waiting for like those cars. Like those are like my core cars to get booked at that price. That's what I'm waiting for. So far, nothing. All those cars are sitting. So we got. So you believe most go? Yeah, okay, yeah. So like 1,000 to 1,500. So like I'm curious, like how many days? I have to believe what, like at least 10 days, 10, 15. So, I mean that's probably like $10,000 to $15,000, and that's before Turo's cut. I don't know what plan you're on, but I think in that, well, I know I really don't know. I always like the 90% plan, regardless. I mean, that kind of money right there. I mean, how much? I mean, take 10% off of that, 10,000. I mean, that's like you're still doing great. But I don't know how much it costs. Damages happen. How much does that cost? And maintenance. How much does that cost? How much is an oil change of a supercar? I don't even know. Never had one. So you almost went for a Corvette, but I don't know. This market is weird for exotics. Yeah. See, the reason why I say, are you talking about the new Corvette? See, the reason why I stayed away from Corvette because it's a two-seater. That's just, that stops you from getting four. Even though Camaros don't really have, I mean, it's a four-seater, but the back is really small. But at least it gives you an option for people with their kids and stuff. Maybe like small adults. But Corvettes, maybe a two-seater. Yeah. And just Corvettes cost. So, I mean, Corvettes is kind of a supercar in that $100,000 car. I don't know. I mean, how much money do Corvettes really rent? You just said, do Corvettes really rent for 20 days? At least in Hawaii. I mean, does it really rent for 20 days, and for how much? I mean, I find it hard to rent my 2019 Camaro. It's a Camaro for like mid 100. So I mean, a Corvette. Yeah, I don't have the experience with that. Oh, you said the shops say they're super hard to negotiate with for clients. For real? That sounds like Turo. It definitely sounds like Turo. But that's the one company that you see on TV 24/7 with that damn whatever that animal thing, lemu, whatever that thing is called. I think it's called lemu. Okay. So Godfather, you say you've seen Corvettes for 1,000 in Atlanta. Okay. Huh. I won. Are those getting rented for 20 days? That's something. And Atlanta people got money. People want to spend money in Atlanta. So I've heard. I've only been there a few times. I'm pretty sure you put a Corvette in Hawaii for $1,000, you're not getting booked 20 days. Maybe in the summer, like the summer that just passed, maybe then because it was so crazy. But normally, people no $1,000 for a Corvette, not here. So which would Matthew? You said yeah, two-seater Mustangs are really the best bang for your buck. Yeah, man, they're cheap, man. Yeah, I mean, could get 4 to 5 Mustangs for one. Yeah, exactly. And they rent. I don't know if I mean, that's the truth. I mean, you can get like a used Mustang for like what? I mean, $17,000-$20,000. I mean, in the price differential, yeah. That's why I got all the Mustangs. That's why. Hey, how's it going, man? You said it's rock bottom slow in my area. Yeah. Some places. Yeah, some places are. It's slow here too. Out of the month total. So Godfather, you said you look at you said 20 days, or you said out of the month. Yeah. I mean, maybe try maybe a Corvette is good in Atlanta. I don't think it's a car that regularly gets rent here in Hawaii. You know, when tourists come here, they're not. Well, I don't even Hertz. Don't even have Corvettes. I mean, I don't even think they even have Corvettes. But people rent the Mustangs. Is your Mustang a four-cylinder or a six? It's a six. So it's before they started that turbo, that whatever that turbo boost thing, whatever the new ones are. Yeah, the 15, 16, 17. Yeah, they're all like the last of the V6s. Oh, hey Juan G, how's it going? How's it? Let's see, what factor do you consider when you're searching for a new car to add to your fleet? Yeah, that is a great question. Well, depends on what I'm looking for. You know, it depends on what I have already, right? I mean, you got to know your market. Which I mean, if I'm looking for a convertible, I don't know where. Just in general, for like a convertible, obviously got to be in the right market. You know, I mean, if you have a few cars on it, you've been doing it a while, you're gonna know what kind of how much money you can get per car. You're already gonna know. Like you're just gonna be like, okay, I know how much this car is gonna make me. I know how much this car is gonna make me. I know how much this car is gonna make. You're gonna know. But then you're gonna see the price of the cars, whatever you're looking at, and you just gotta make that decision. Like for me, I know that once this get back to normal, my convertible is gonna make the most. Right? It's as simple as that. So I can go for that, maybe pay a little bit more money, or I can go for like a newer sedan or whatever. It's gonna make it less than the Mustang, but maybe it'll get rented more because a lot more people will come here rent just regular cars, and because they're cheaper than Mustang. So it's just a give and take, really. That's all that is. Eco, yeah, okay. Yeah, Eco Boost. That's I'm saying turbo. Is there turbo in Eco Boost? Boost turbo? Maybe it's not turbo. It's Eco Boost. What we got? Would you ever get a Dodge Charger? No, I don't. Yeah, I'm not really into those kind of. I'm not into those cars. I would personally drive it. I mean, I've driven that as a rental car, like the Charger or the with the X Scat, whatever it's called. But I wouldn't rent that stuff out. Definitely, I don't want rent out V8s anyway, and I don't really want really fast cars. Even though I have convertibles, Mustangs, but people who rent come here, especially Australians, they're not renting the Mustangs to go crazy. You can't even go crazy here anyway. Speed limit is like 45 miles an hour. Seriously, it's like 45 miles an hour mostly. So you're not going pretty crazy. But yeah, anybody that's new, let me know where you're from. And let me know how many cars you got on Turo. And if you have any questions, yeah, just let me know as well. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting like a Mustang or a Camaro and you're debating about the V6 or the V8, I would just go with the V6. I mean, price alone, I would just go with the V6. You're not really going to be able to get more for the V8 anyway. I mean, it's going to be about the same price. I'm telling you, people don't even care. They just want that car. You'll get some people, like I've had people ask me, do you have a V8? But it's such a small percentage, it doesn't even matter. The majority of people, they get in that car, they're going to be like, they hit the gas, be like, yes, right? Because what they're normally driving, like a Prius or a Toyota Corolla, I mean, they're driving stuff like that. And obviously the Mustang, what is it? The V6 has like 300 something horsepower. It's much better. You do get to get up on that. Are Jeeps popular in Hawaii on Turo? Yeah, I mean, it just got flooded with Jeeps. I'm not really a Jeep person. I've never owned a Jeep. I don't really like Jeeps, but man, there's like, you can go to dealerships here and just get a Jeep quickly. Jeeps are everywhere to buy, so people bought them up in the summertime. And it's just crazy. It's like 200 Jeeps on Turo, 200 Jeeps here. And it was way less than that before, like in May. So it's way oversaturated, in my opinion. New, old, doesn't even matter. Unlike Mustangs, there's about like 50 Mustangs, 50 something Mustangs here. And that's kind of a lot because it was much lower than that before. But people love Jeeps. Let's see. Juan G, how often do you get maintenance on your vehicles? after a certain number of trips or miles. Just had a battery die on a renter that was out of state. Ugh. Well, it depends what kind of maintenance you're talking about. If you're talking about like the standard maintenance you should do with a certain amount of miles, I don't do that. But I do my oil changes, at the dealership, and they do all their checks. And other than that, when something fails, I just try and fix it real quick. Batteries for me, well, I'm only in Hawaii, so it ain't gonna be no out of state stuff. But batteries for me, I just take it to O'Reilly's. Even though I just had a problem with O'Reilly's. I don't know if you watched my video yesterday, but my Acura, they put the battery in wrong and blew my fuse. I know. I'm waiting. I gotta wait 4 days for that, but that's normally where I go. So I can't. I've never done it myself, but yeah, I don't really have no standard maintenance that I just do every couple months or whatever certain amount of miles. I don't do that. But yeah, how did you do the battery? Like, how did you do it? Did you tell them to go to a shop or something, and you just you Venmo them or some money, or how'd you do it? Godfather, has Hawaii announced official date for when everything opens up? Yes. I think it was today. I think the date was I think it was November 2nd, right? November something. I think it was first. I think it is today. Yeah. Does anybody else know? I think it was today, though. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Let's see. Godfather, have you ever heard of a geofence tracker which prevents the renter from traveling outside a certain area? You know what? I I I I know there's something like that. If you ever, I'm pretty sure most people who's watching me has watched Simon's experience. If you ever go and look at her cars, she doesn't talk about this, but if you go look at her cars and you look at her description, she says something that their car will turn off if it leaves the state. She says that. So I'm assuming she has some kind of that kind of tracker, that geofence tracker, which is not, you're not supposed to have that. That's definitely against terms of service. But because you can travel outside of, you can travel outside the state. There is no, Turo doesn't have anything that says you cannot do that. But I'm pretty sure there's something. I don't recommend doing that because I'm pretty sure if they complain to Turo, that's not going to be fun. But yeah, let's see what we got. Well, yeah, how is everybody's Tuesday? Oh, how's everybody Tuesday going? Do I have a kill switch tracker? No, I don't. I just have just the regular trackers or the OnStar. So yeah, I don't need all that. I don't have issues like that. So no. But if I was in Atlanta, I probably would have it. I would have everything I can get. Hardwire tracker, kill switch, all that stuff. That's a fact. So we got. So if everybody can hit that like button, YouTube loves that engagement. Let me get some more people in here. Try and get to like above 10. That would be nice. And if this is your first time watching me, I have this stream. You can basically ask anything about Turo. And yeah, or you can let me know how many cars you have and where you're located. And yeah, if you just started, let me know as well. So what you got? See, I heard of one tour host in Atlanta where a renter snatched the onside of the car from the rear. Is that where it's at? I mean, I think personally, if there are professionals and they know where this stuff is, they're gonna take any tracker out. It doesn't really matter where it's at. In that situation, that just, what can you do? I mean, if you're a professional that's stealing cars and stuff, you know where everything is. That's nothing you do about it. Really, that stuff is just for normal people. I mean, or people who's, I don't know, people just want to keep cars longer. Just if someone's really trying to steal your car, they're gonna steal your car. I mean, it's simple as that. Okay. Yeah, that's where the button is, but I have to believe that it has to be somewhere, it's all traveling. I don't know exactly where it is. I'm not a car person, but I don't think it got to be that easy. It has to be a lot harder than that. But yeah, who knows exactly where it is? I don't. Yeah. don't know. Yeah, I've seen some new people. Yeah, if you can let me know how many cars you got and where you locate it, that'll be great. We all like to see that. That's crazy though. Godfall. Yeah, that's crazy. I hope it's not that easy. Maybe well, you just take the button off and you just pull. It gotta be a lot harder than that. Maybe there's something else to it that he's not telling you. I don't know. But like, who's gonna do that, right? Not tourists. I mean, that's like locals and people that are really trying to steal your car. But in the end, at all, if it is true, that's just the risk of doing this business, right? I mean, if someone steals your car, Turo's going to pay out of the car, if you did everything correctly. So, hopefully you're not upside down on the car, right? Upside down on it, yeah, you would take a loss, but at least not upside down too much. Right now, it's used car market is so high now, so payouts would be good. But yeah, but that doesn't happen too often. Oh, okay. You said they snatched the entire rearview mirror off. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like I said, in the end, Turo pays out, for the car if the car is never recovered, right? So you do got coverage. I mean, if you would have like rented the car out and you did something wrong, like you didn't check driver's license and it's expired or some crazy stuff like that, you open yourself out for that kind of risk. Oh, hey, Risa. You have two cars. I want to place. Oh, you want to place on Turo? I have a 2016 Audi. Nice. A 2016 F-150. Okay. Have you already set it up on Turo? Or are you thinking about it? Are you about to pull that trigger for the first time? Is this your first? I do love it when it's like someone that's just starting and they come on here. And I'm also wondering, did you just find my channel now? Like, did it just get recommended to you, or have you been watching? Not yet. Oh, I know that feeling. Okay, okay. What's stopping you? And have you watched my channel before, or did you just find my channel like in the last 30 minutes? Oh, yes. Okay, you found it a couple days ago. Okay, well, hopefully my videos helped you. Okay. And if you didn't know, well, two things. I have a Facebook group. I don't know if you know about that. If you want to join my Turo Facebook group, it's pinned in the live chat, and we just talk Turo all the time. But if you want any coaching, like one-on-one, if you want any like one-on-one coaching, I have the Patreon, so that's in the description below. I do that, the video chat, Skype or through Zoom. But if anything, yeah, you could just join the Facebook group. We talk Turo all the time. And I got people from like all over the world in the Facebook group, and it's growing. And it's going to grow and grow and grow. Next 6 months, it's probably going to be like 500 people in there. So, okay. Godfather, I heard that if your car gets stolen, you have a tracker in the car. If you file a police report, they can't help you because, oh yeah, if you know where your car is and who is driving, it's not. Yeah, see, that does turn into a tricky situation. Yeah, the cops usually what they say like what after 24 hours or something. In no situation, you gotta just go get your car. And I know the risk with that. If you don't want to go get your car, then you just gotta deal with what Turo says. Because Turo's gonna call them, email them, and do all these things. And Yeah, I know this is the worst case scenario. I mean, obviously you don't want to just pull up on somebody they in the car. Who knows what they got in the car? Who knows who they with? I mean, who you know what I mean? Like who knows, right? Some people like they'll follow the car. When people get out of the car real quick, maybe they're gonna get something to eat or whatever. They just jump in the car and go. People do that, right? Or you have your spare. Always have a spare. If the car is like parked, somewhere, that yeah you can just get in and leave and do that, right? But yeah, like if you think like the cops are just gonna, when you go to the cops, right, if it's like it was due back like 3 4 hours ago, you go straight to the cops. You think the cops are just gonna follow you to where this car is and do that? I don't think they're gonna do that. That's not something they're going to do. Maybe after a while, because then you gotta file all kinds of things too. Yeah, that's not instant. Okay, Risa. Yeah, hopefully I see you. Yeah, just I mean either you can do it through the Patreon or you could just become a YouTube channel member as well. It's like the one-on-one coaching is the $20 one, so that works too. And you'll get the Facebook group, and then I'll see it, and then yeah, we can do it that way. Either way, it's up to you. But yeah, Godfather, that's like the worst, man. Like it doesn't happen that often. It really doesn't. But of course, it does happen, but not that often. It's never happened to me. Mm, that's the question. This is where okay. Oh Godfather, if you have an LLC and you're on Turo, do you get taxed twice? Hmm, interesting. I believe it's only once, but I'm not a tax expert, so I don't really go too much into taxes. I do not file my tax under my LLC anyway. I file just personal, single or whatever. So I don't do it under LLC. Maybe someone else in the group. I'm pretty sure someone else could have the LLC and they'll file their taxes with all that. Or sole proprietor. I haven't done that stuff, so that's not something I know. But if anybody else had an answer to that, that would be. And if anybody is new, oh, let me get back to that. Okay, Godfather, are all of your cards in your business name? No, zero is in my business name. I know. I was going to. I thought about it when I got the LLC in 2019, but I just never did. Yeah, just commercial insurance has always been something that I just didn't do. So I almost did. I almost pulled the trigger on the commercial insurance, but I didn't do it. Right. So didn't do it. Maybe in the future. But when I do something like that and I get commercial insurance, I am actually going to try and go more direct. So if I go that route, I'm going all the way. So because you do get paid more money going direct. So I have to change up everything I am doing. Being Waikiki, maybe try and get some kind of. I have posters in my storage. Do some stuff like that. Stand somewhere, advertise Turo. I mean, but that's something if I wanted to. I'm not really in the mood of doing that. Is fleet insurance the same as commercial? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, is there? Yeah, I don't see why. Yeah, fleet insurance. Am I wrong? Yeah, it is. Yes, okay. So I see we got some new people in here. Yeah, just let me know where y'all from. Let me know how many cars you got. I love to see where everybody get people from like all over the world, from like Canada, London. I mean, it'd be crazy. We get a lot of people from Florida as well. If anybody's wondering, I do this in Hawaii. That's why I call it Hawaii Turo. Like Godfather. How do you deal with rim rash when a renter scratches the curb with the rim? Well, there's a couple ways. You could go after people every single time, and depending on your plan, if you're on the 60/40 plan, which I don't even recommend to begin with, I would definitely be, going after them or, filing with Turo. But any other plan, you definitely have to go after them. I don't really care about curb rash, to be honest. Like all my cars have curb rash. That's just something that's just going to happen. I mean, I think personally, I would just let it go. If it gets really bad, like I'm talking like months and months later, maybe just pay. How much does it cost? $100 and something a wheel or something. I mean, if you're doing that like every, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, how much money really is that? That's not that much money. So if that's something that you really care about, I mean, yes, I mean, when I look at my Batmobile, I look at it and I see the rim, I'm like, man, it's really scuffed up. And I'm like, you know what? If you look at all used cars, they're all scuffed up anyway. You get it fixed, it's gonna get messed up again. I think there's just way more important things to worry about than that, right? Way more important things. That's a minor thing. It's minor. $100 to do that. That's if it was like a tire thing, different story. Tires cost more than that for the most part, right? But that's my take on that. If anybody else, how does anybody else deal with the curb rash? Some people, they want the cars to be perfect all the time. It's just not going to be perfect. Oh, I didn't even see that. Let's see. How many pictures do you take before and after a rental? Well, before I take about 20 photos around there, which could be kind of low. Some people go 50, 60, some people go 100. They just like burst like crazy. But that's what I take. After, I don't even take photos unless I have to. Like if there's like an accident, for damage. But other than that, I don't. I don't really see the point. I mean, I look at the car for the most part. And yes, sometimes I've missed some things and yeah, I had to deal with that. You have 24 hours, to make a claim. After the 24 hours, right? Turo is not going to accept that. And yeah, hopefully you find it. Oh, let me see that one. Oh, okay. I did that. Oh, Juan. Sorry, I got a call. Just watched your answer. So at first they tried to get a jump. That didn't work, so the car got towed to a tow yard. Okay. Did the tow yard? Did they? I'm assuming you got a new battery there, or it just got towed. What was this? Just oh, okay. I see. You put something else. Let me just read it before I say anything. So the vehicle is certified pre-owned, and I called the dealership I got it from. They told me to get the vehicle towed to a dealership close to where the vehicle is located. Okay. And you said, okay, I'm waiting on them. I'm waiting on them to tell me what the issue is. The vehicle is 5 hours away. Mm. Well, hopefully, do you think it's just a battery issue? I mean, hopefully that's the only issue. I mean, it won't take that long to fix that, right? That's what I'm, hoping for. Hopefully, it's not like something's like draining the battery. That would be a lot worse. But 5 hours away, yeah, I would not want to drive 5 hours away. Definitely not. Mm. I know that's a mainland issue. I know in Hawaii, 5 hours. Yeah, ain't gonna have. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I hope so too, man. I hope so. Yeah, the issues that we have being a tour host, the stuff that Turo never talks about, and they just say, you put a car on Turo, you can make all this money, but like all the potential issues, right? That's why I made this channel. So, and the stream too, go over some issues, people. Oh, okay, yeah. See, okay. I'll fly out there and pick up the vehicle when it's ready. Okay. See how much? How much is a flight for? I'm 5 hours. Actually, I don't even. Yeah, the renter told me the Turo's roadside assistance wasn't that helpful. I would not use Turo roadside to be completely honest with you, man. Because if you, I don't know what that tow is. Hopefully it wasn't, because if you use them, they're gonna charge somebody $200 regardless. Just to let you know, if you did use them, either the renter or you, somebody's getting charged that. So that's why I never use them. Like I don't. If you didn't know that, then yeah. So what did you? I think it was about 200 one way, and I have points on my credit card. So okay. Well, I mean, sometimes you can write that off. Well, using your points anyway, but points on okay. Well, if you were using cash, that's just a business expense, something just something you got to deal with. But 200 and drive it back, try and make that 5 hours. I mean, I don't know if it's anything exciting in the 5 hour back, but stop off at I love Cracker Barrel, so that's a place where I would definitely be stopping off at. If it was even on the way back. I love that place. Or go or somewhere, something nice there. Yeah. But that's the Turo life, man. That's not gonna happen all the time. Glad you said that. I think I'll use my credit card and write it off. Yeah, you're welcome, man. That's why I'm here. Yeah, we're all here for you, man. I know stuff happens. I can't imagine. That's like the one thing I'm like, man, if I was on the mainland, I'd be like, man, cars breaking down out of state can happen, right? I mean, it can happen. And how would you deal with it? That's something you got to deal with, especially if it's like, but you got 5 hours away, You're not taking no Uber 5 hours. Doesn't even make sense. You got to fly. But, losing 200 ain't that bad. I mean, yeah, it ain't that bad. It could be a lot worse, And if it's just a battery issue, boom, boom, get it back, and then get it back on the road. That's the truth. Okay, well, if we got anybody new, just let me know how many cars you got and where you watching from. I love to see where everyone's watching from. We get a lot of people from Florida. Lots of people from Florida. And some from Hawaii, because it's just called Hawaii Turo. Juan, is that like your first big issue? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Juan, I got a ridiculous quote for towing it back. I made more sense to fly out. Yeah. Towing 5 hours. Yeah. I don't even know what. Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah. I definitely would not be paying for a tow for that long. That's crazy. No. Yeah. You're better off flying. So when you're on the plane and someone asks you where you're going, saying you're flying somewhere for business, because you are flying somewhere for business. It's a business trip, quick trip. I mean, just make something fun out of something that's not fun. I don't. You gotta do what you can. Okay, Chicago. Okay. So 5 hours away. Did they leave? 5 hours away is not interesting. Did they leave the state? Yeah, let's see. So Godfather, what percentage of gross income can a tour host expect to keep on each plan? Well, I mean, just the percent. If you're just talking about the percentage of what Turo takes, I mean, you can keep as much as what? This is gross, as much as 90% to as low as 60%. Right? I mean, that's like it's a big difference though, right? 60 to 90, that 30%. Yeah, that 30% is a big difference. That's why I don't recommend 60-40, 90-10. Well, once you understand how to go after guests, or guest renters, the 90-10. If anybody is just thinking about starting, or you're just right now, you just put your car on there, 75-25. I believe that is like the best one to do starting off. You went to Minnesota. Okay. Minnesota. Okay. Don't know if I've ever been to Minnesota. Only the airport though. But I don't think Cracker Barrel's in Minnesota. I think this is like south. Yeah, or mid. Yeah, it could be. It's in Kansas, so I don't know. Godfather, what are the cons of a 9010? Well, the biggest con is, if something happens, you are going to have to cover the first $2,500 in damages. Worst case. That's like, yeah, that's pretty much the big thing which stops people. Other than that, what? I mean, reality, that's kind of like that's the thing. I mean, pretty much all damage. Yeah, all damage. Yeah, all damage, everything. You basically got to cover if you can't get the renter to pay for it. I mean, simple as that. That's how that works. It's risky. That's why I said 75-25 is like the best thing to start off with until you understand 90-10. Don't just jump into the 90-10 plan. Once an issue happens, you're going to be mad. You're not going to understand the deductible and the issues. Yeah, it's not going to be fun. And you're probably going to quit doing Turo because of that too. You said the renter had to get another rental. Okay. So I'm assuming Turo unlisted your car. I can almost guarantee you. If you got Turo involved, that's a fact. Huh. Well, at least they got another car. Okay, well, you'll see it soon enough. That's about it. But let's see. So if everybody can hit that like button, YouTube loves that engagement, and we can get more people in here. Let's try to get more than 10. If we can get to 20, that would be great. My high is 16 people in here at one time. That was really nice. But if you are new, just let me know if you have any questions. If you have, let me know how many cars you got and where you're located watching this, because we get people from all over. Oh, hey, AO. How's it going? Let's see. What percentage of depreciation and expenses is the norm for the end of the year taxes? And my opinion. Yes, it's only my opinion. Okay. So let's see. Depreciation is always different from person to person. I'm gonna go with expenses. For the expenses, let me see. Man, this got me on the spot. I know what I do, but for taxes. But I'm trying to see. I don't really put money aside for depreciation, so that's not something. But for the expenses, okay, I think I see you. Okay, what percentage of the money you make is like for like expenses? I gotta think. I don't really remember. It's definitely well. I don't know how to calculate what the depreciation with that, but the expenses is 10, 11, 200,000. It was less than what 20%. Yeah, it was less than 20%. I know that. I don't know the exact number for the expenses. All my expenses in 20. I'm not gonna do 2020. All my expenses in 2019. So I did like 130 something $1,000 in 2019. Yeah, and I think my expenses was under $15,000 total. Well, rephrase that. No, let me back it up. It was more than that. My car loans. I'm not even thinking about my car loans. I'm just thinking about all the expenses outside of my car loans and insurance. So if you're calculating all of my car loans, yeah, see, it all depends on how many. What are your expenses, right? That's what it. Yeah, it all depends on your expenses. I know. For me, if you have like 10 car loans, 11 car loans, it's a lot more. I mean, that 500, 5,000 a month, 50, 60. Yeah, I mean, with car loans, man, it could be almost of your gross. It could be 40%, 50. If you have no car loans, I mean, it could be like 20%. So it all depends, man. It really all depends. Hopefully that helps. Depreciation is something that people have their own ways of calculating depreciation. I've seen so many different people talk about so many different ways to do it. So to me, depreciation is just, that really only matters when you're like about to sell the car, in my eyes. But if you ain't selling no time soon, what's depreciation, right? I mean, it's all an estimate. What the car is worth. I mean, what if you're paying a car loan on it for 5 years and then it's paid off at the end? I mean, depreciation. The car loan is what what the renter's paying for. You're not really paying it. What's depreciation then? I mean, you buy a car for $20,000, right? And you keep it for 2 years, and you sell it for 10. Okay, then depreciation there. Okay, I can see depreciation there is like $10,000, right? But you would have made the money you would have made in 2 years. What's that? But what do you think depreciation is, AL, or anybody else watching? See, Godfather, what's the longest amount of time a renter has rented for? 1 month for me, and I really didn't like it. It was right in the busy of June. Booked my Camaro for 30 days, and I got my cut $58 a day. That might sound like all right, but as soon as that trip was over, I was getting over $100 a day my cut. So I'll never forget that one. Never will. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah, I'm doing all right. It's very slow here, but it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do. Do other things or just wait for it to pick back up. But yeah, we got some new people. Just let me know where you're from and how many cars you got. And if anybody is new or if anybody has some issues and you want some detailed, one-on-one coaching, I do have a Patreon, or you can become a YouTube member as well. YouTube member, which the $20 one or up. And I do like video chat through Skype or through Zoom, kind of like this, but one-on-one. We're looking at each other, not just me talking to everybody. Or you could just become join my group. I have a Turo Facebook group. It's pinned in the live chat, and we just talk Turo all day, pretty much. And we have people from all over the world in that group. So yeah, it's a growing group. Let's see what we got. And also, when I go live like this, I'm live on Facebook as well in that group. So I'm looking at that as well. 2 different chats. Well, yeah, 2 different chats. And hi, everybody who's watching for Facebook right now. I don't know how many people are watching. It's not really showing me, but hi, everybody. Okay. But I do have a question for everybody. What plan are you on? And why'd you pick that plan? And as you know that I'm on the 90-10 plan. So what plan is everybody else on? Let's see what the majority is going to be. Okay. Oh, hey, AJ. How's it going? Facebook, 75. Okay, 75. 75, 25. Okay. I hope today is going well for you. Very slow for me, but hopefully it's going for you. Okay. Hey, thinking of buying a Tundra. Okay. Not to put on Turo. Oh, okay. But the tow cars with tow cars with to customers, and also be able to grab abandoned cars under Section 179. Appreciate all the 55,000 in 1 year and save a lot in taxes. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that 179. Yeah, that very first year, you can you can save a lot in that first year. didn't know you can save depreciate all of it, but I don't know that I did use it in 2019, but whatever it said, I use H&R Block. I just put the numbers in and whatever it calculates, that's what it did. But it does, yeah. It does save a lot on taxes. I'm definitely doing it this year. With all the cars that I bought this year, yeah, I'm 100% doing it. That's going to help me out in my taxes. Well, yeah, I love that. If anybody doesn't know that, yeah, basically you buy new cars and you could save on your taxes come tax time. That's Section 179. You can only do it 1 year. So that's what I use. But yeah, if we got anybody new, just let me know where you're from, how many cars you got, and let me know what plan are you on. I'm trying to find out like what is the most widely used plan right now. I think I know, but I want to see. Oh, hey Ralph, how's it going? From Facebook. What's the tax benefit? Well, the tax benefit is that you save in paying, save in paying taxes. It just lowers your tax, your tax debt, really, or your tax responsibility. Oh, Rosie TV. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, because you're on the Facebook. Okay. Okay. Got you. I remember. Got you. But yeah, I mean I like it. It's good. You can only use it once. I mean, if you get a lot of cars in 1 year, you're gonna have a lot of a lot of taxes to pay. Doing that, that's I use it so, and I will use it. Yeah. Well, hopefully the Facebook group's working out for you. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Well, hopefully I'm helping you out. Yeah, I'm doing what I got to do. You're welcome, man. Take it easy. Okay. Everybody's busy. People pop in and out. Yeah. AL, have you used the Section 179 before? Okay. Or anybody for that matter. Has anybody used that Section 179 for your taxes? Let's see what we got. This is my first time since it'll be my first time buying a car, 6,000 pounds or more. Is it 6,000 pounds or more? Is that like the? I thought it was less than that. I keep hearing that because I know when I did my H&R Block, it asked me a few questions. I mean, obviously I didn't lie. I said exactly what it was. Maybe it's 6,000 pounds. Does that mean you can get it like? Does that mean that you can get it fully? What is it? Taken on like 100%. I mean, or like if it's less than 6,000 pounds, is it it's not full? Because I don't think I got 100% of it. No. Okay, that's okay. Okay, that's what I mean. Okay, so that's what I did. Yeah. So yeah, so all my obviously my cars are under 6,000 pounds. So yeah, I didn't get all the whole car did not get depreciated. Yeah, it was only whatever the percentage, whatever H&R Block put on there, because it's whatever it's on there. That's what it did, and that really helped me out because I did that for about like 10 cars or something like that. Yeah, a lot of cars, and I'm gonna do it for about how many cars did I buy this year? One, two, three, four, five, six. I mean, I done bought like seven, and I got a Tesla coming. It's like 8 cars I done bought. So yeah, can't wait to do that. Nothing's over 6,000, but I'm not worried about that. I'll take whatever, whatever I can get. But that is good to know. And everybody else knows. Okay. So let's see. So if we got any new people, just let me know how many cars you got and where you are located. I see we got a couple incognito people. It's all right, but I try to get you to talk. But if you can hit that like button, though, at least if you can hit the like button, that would be great. YouTube loves that. And get a push to get more people in here. And hopefully you're getting good value out of this. That's the whole point of the stream. I have no idea where the stream goes. I just go with the questions and yeah. We go from there. So I usually talk between 2 hours. A couple of days ago, I went 3 hours. It was crazy. Probably not going 3 hours today, but you never know. We are 1 hour and 6 minutes in. Okay. Got to go vacuum a customer picking up. Okay, well, good luck, man. Take it easy. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow or the next day. Take it easy. See, people are always in and out. In and out. It's all G. We all know that Turo life, Got to vacuum those cars. We're basically like a detailer, right? The vacuum. Getting all that sand out, right? Washing the car. Speaking of washing the car, who has that the thing I talk about every single time, that wash and wax salt, what I use every day? That anybody, I know some people got it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's a great thing, definitely. Someone told me about it a few years ago, and I'm glad they did. And I use it every single day. It's great. Oh, hey, Godfather again. I thought you left, but you're back. Okay. How many more cars do you want in your fleet? Man, I'm crazy. I think I can do 25 cars. I think I can. 25 cars. I know I'm crazy, but I'm gonna try. I'm at 17 now. Well, really 16. One of my cars it doesn't even work, so it just sits parked all the time. But I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get to 20, and we'll see from there. And that's probably gonna be maybe a couple months when it picks back up or something like that. And then 2022, we'll see what happens. Oh, hey, ATN, what was it? AT Nalita 2. How's it going? I never talked to you before. I don't think I have. Oh, you say it's Gene. Oh, hey, Gene, Dallas, Texas. You inspired me to do Turo. Nice. I have 7 cars you want to know about insurance on these cars. Okay. Are you thinking about going commercial, or you just want to, if you're just trying to use personal, Liberty Mutual will be your best bet because they're okay with having Turo cars. So there are some other insurance companies, if they find out you're doing Turo, they'll drop you. But if you're trying to go commercial, then, well, to go commercial, they're going to want like a run loss record with Turo. So you're gonna have to have a history with Turo to even get the commercial insurance. So, but yeah, you're welcome. I don't know how many videos or how long you've been watching me, but you should come join my Turo Facebook group. I have it pinned in the chat, and yeah, we talk Turo over there. Or if you want coaching, I don't know if you do or not, you can become a YouTube member or join my Patreon, and we can do the video chat, Skype or through Zoom. Okay. Godfather, you see yourself hiring an employee? I don't know. Maybe at 25 cars, I'll find a friend that wants to make some money and who really wants to make some money. But other than that, probably not. Or maybe I'll get a family member, pay them, some money. Okay. So you said personal. Yeah. Oh, State Farm? State Farm is good. They're okay with Turo. Okay. Maybe State Farm too. Definitely not Geico. Geico is definitely not okay. State Farm. Okay, so Gene, so State Farm or Liberty Mutual. For me, Liberty Mutual is a little too expensive, so that's why I didn't switch over to Liberty Mutual. But that's just because I have like a couple accidents on my record. So, but it is what it is. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I am. I don't know if this. I think this is your. I don't know if this is your first time watching my stream. Maybe you're incognito. I don't know. But I just started doing this last week, and I'm gonna try and do this as much as I can. So, like every day. Well, maybe not. Well, right now might be every day, but next month it won't be. At least for the next week, maybe. Like between 2 and 4, I'm gonna go live. So, right there. And you're welcome. Okay. So, oh, first time. Okay. Okay. Yes. So this is basically how the stream goes. Yeah, I go as long as I can, really. See how it goes with the questions. I never really know where it's going. People ask all kinds of questions. So we get people from all over the world, in the stream. Eventually I'm going to have some people come on, at least some other people that are on YouTube, sooner or later. I've asked somebody or some other people, but we'll see. That's down the road anyway. Right now it's just me. See, Godfather, if a tour runner gets into an accident, it goes on your insurance. No. But if it gets to an accident, the car has to get fixed, it goes on the Carfax. That is a possibility. Right. Oh, let's see. How do you gauge your prices? And this is Facebook. Oh, AJ. Okay. How do you gauge your prices? Well, I mean, I just look, I just look on Turo like often. I look at the prices of the cars and just base it off of that, right? I mean, whatever kind of cars you got, sedans, convertibles, Mustang, Jeeps, vans, luxury. I mean, just look at that. Look 1 week out, a month out, 2 weeks out. I mean, look 1 day out. 1 day is probably going to be the highest. You can just look at that and look a month out, and just they'll give you a ballpark of what the range of the price is, and then from there, you got to see, which cars are really your competition, right? Like wherever you are located or whatever you are trying to do. Like if you're doing like delivery a lot, click the delivery button, right, and see all the cars that are for delivery. But if you are like close to the cars, right, close to the cars, close to where people are requesting, right, then you got to look at the cars that are close also. There's some, because the way Turo's, search thing works, which I'm not a fan of. I hate it. But they put all the cars together in like a certain radius. Like so in Hawaii, they put all the cars like everywhere in Hawaii, all in the same thing. And if you search by price, it doesn't matter if you're 1 minute away from from their location, or if you're 100 miles away, right? It's still going to show in the price. So that just bombards, the listing. And Turo really only shows 200. Whatever search parameters you have, it shows 200. But if you go like press the map, I don't know if you ever pay attention. If you press the map, it will show you everything. Not everybody does. I've talked to a lot of renters and they do not know the map thing. So they only see what Turo shows them. So that's kind of the problem with when at whatever market that you're in, that's kind of a problem. If your price is too high, right? If it too high means if it's outside of the 200, show that what it shows, the potential renter will never see your vehicle when they're doing that search for that time. And that is a problem. Yeah. Even though you're close, you can be literally like right next to them, but your car won't show because there's so many other cars cheaper than your car. And that's the problem. I hate that. I wish they would change that. I wish they change it for like automatically, like with distance and price together. Like, so then, you know, if you're close, you should show with the price. You know, even if you're cheaper, but you're like 50 miles away, why do you show right there? That's what I hate. Okay, Gene, yeah, I saw you. I'll accept you in a second. I will. Let's see. Who's the biggest host in Hawaii as far as fleet size? It's not me. It ain't me. And it depends on which island you're on. I haven't really looked at the other islands. On Oahu, I think there's somebody here with like 30 something cars. Yeah, I think 30. Maybe there's somebody more with that now because people have been buying up cars like crazy. Probably less than 50. I mean, it's kind of hard to find places to park cars here, so you're not going to find nobody here with 100 cars. No. But yeah, I probably would never have the biggest fleet. That's not even I'm by myself anyway, so that's never going to happen. Not really trying to. Let's see. Oh, hey, Sarah. Facebook. How's it going? Let's see. And you say, AJ, there's Turo post the least expensive. Yeah. They posted. Yeah. When you do it, yeah, the cheapest cars. But the cheapest cars, you know, all the way out there in Waianae, but the person searching in Waikiki, the Waianae one is going to show higher than your car if you're in Waikiki. I know. I hate it. But that's the way it is. And that's the problem with right now, right? With all this, with the market being flooded, right? There's people that got cars all over the place that's not even close to being in Waikiki, right? It's just not even close. Kailua, you know, Laie, anywhere they're at, Kailua, anywhere they're at, right? Way out there, but their price is much lower. And you get like 100 of those people, a couple hundred of those people. It doesn't matter what your price is in Waikiki. If it's not as same price as them, you'll never be seen. Let's see what we got. Godfather, do you ever see yourself buying a lot? It's hard here. I mean, in Hawaii, it's down here in like Waikiki, Honolulu. Waikiki is a no-go anyway, but in Honolulu, it's hard. If you can even find one, it's going to be really expensive. Very few tour hosts in Hawaii got lots. I think some do, and if they do, it's probably towards the airport or farther out. But down here, no, ain't nobody. People are just parking their cars on the street, or maybe they have their cars parked in some kind of garage that they're paying monthly on a lot of cars, but most people don't. It's too hard. Let's see. AJ, I met a guy who owns a car lot. Okay. Well, that's okay. So I'm assuming that person is a car. Yeah, he's a car dealer, right? I'm assuming. Yeah, AJ. Is he? Yeah. Does he own a car dealership? Because that's different. If you own a car dealership and you're doing Turo, yeah. Is that who you're talking about? Yeah. See, that's the exception. But how many people own car dealership? Not many. I mean, that helps you out. That gives you a 1-up. If you can do that, is that something that I want to do? No. Right? But that's just gives you a 1-up on that. You know, that's a 1-up, right? You know, if you know how to, you know, if you had a mechanic, you know, if you know how to fix cars yourself, that's a 1-up. If you know somebody at the auto body shop, that's what all these things are like 1-ups. It help you out, put you ahead of other people by far. What's the next person? Oh, hey Eric. Hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you before. Are Prius good for Turo or economical cars in general? Yeah, I don't see. I wouldn't get a Prius because people be trying to steal the catalytic converter but yeah, they're good. I mean, there's lots of those on there. Do you have one of those, or how many cars do you have, and where are you located? Because I haven't seen you here. Did you just find my channel now, or have you been watching incognito for a while? But yeah, back to AJ. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. There are some people. Let's see. I'm in Pomona. I hope I said that right. Pomona, California, 25 miles east of LA. Okay. 25 miles. Just found out about you. Oh, okay. Whoa. Congrats. I'm glad you found me. Yeah, that's why I created this stream and this channel. How close are you thinking about getting into Turo. And if you want any coaching, I don't know if you know, I don't know if you saw it. I have it on the ticker too. If you want to, jump on, do video chat, I got a Patreon, or if you could become a YouTube channel member as well, or you can watch a lot of my videos. I mean, that's more of like one-on-one coaching, right? That's what I do. But at minimum, you can become. I have a Turo Facebook group. If anybody else, I have a Turo Facebook group. We just talk Turo. We got people from all over the world. I have it pinned in the live chat, and yeah, we talk Turo all the time. Godfather, have you ever had all your cars at the same place at the same time? Right now, 14 of my cars are sitting. I try not to put them all in the same place. I have them different spots, like 4 or 5 different spots. But yeah, I don't plan on doing that. I just potential risks. Just have everything close to each other. No, but I did. When I had like 10, 11 cars where I lived at, I had I parked my cars on the roof of this parking garage. This is when I had a setup here, and yeah, I had them all there. I think I took a picture, but I don't know where that picture is. But yeah, I did that, but I don't do that no more. So Eric, you want to get a few cars catering to gig workers, Uber, Postmates, etc. Just to let you know, that is something that's against Turo. That is against their terms of service. Just to let you know. I think you want it. I'm not saying people don't do that, but it is against their terms of service. But I mean, I would say, how come you don't want to rent to tourists? Like, because Uber, Postmates, they're just gonna put all these unnecessary miles in your car and just bring down your depreciation. I know it's a Prius, they're great on gas and stuff, but those people, I mean, doing that stuff, yeah, they're gonna put tons of miles, and you can't even do Uber with a Turo car anyway. You gotta have the registry. High car. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. High. Yeah, okay. So if you want to do that, high car will probably, yeah. Okay, high car was designed for that. The older cars. Okay. Well, that's good to know. You got it. Get around. I don't know the rules for get around. They don't have get around here, so I don't know too much about that. Maybe somebody is watching. It does get around. They can say something. I don't know anything about get around. Not really. Yeah, never done it. Let's see. How do you go about getting your cars for Turo? Well, there's lots of ways. I mean, my story, how I start is I got a lot of loans, mostly from Hertz car sales. My convertibles and stuff. Well, before that, it was just regular sedans I got from dealerships. But Hertz car sales, I got up to about 12 car loans. I know it's insane. I don't recommend doing that, but that's how I got started. And then I started getting some cash cars, and then a couple of the loans were leases. I don't really excuse me. I'm not gonna say I don't recommend leases. There's just a way to do it, just a way to understand it. But yeah, right now I just do cash. I don't really do loans that much anymore. But it's just, yeah. If you're gonna do loans, I would say do like half and half. When you get some money, get another car, probably do cash. Don't have all loans, because then your car notes, your expenses just goes up and up and up every single month, and you got to do a maintenance. And especially if you're going to have, older cars on there, and I don't know if you're a mechanic or you know somebody who's a mechanic that's going to save you money. Maintenance, man, costs a lot. See, AJ, isn't Turo's policy that you can only put cars on there? Yeah, so that's another thing. If you are trying to do this multiple platform stuff, you got to pick which car you're going to do for each one. Any car that's on Turo can only be on Turo. You can't have it on multiple platforms. If Turo finds out, you're more likely to email, they can kick you off the app. Just let you know. Or anybody who's trying to do multiple ones. But thanks, AJ. I totally forgot about that. Secluded. Let's see. Do you ever feel secluded while being on the island? No, I've been here since 8th grade. I mean, this is basically all I know. So maybe some people that just moved here and stuff, maybe they do, but this is what I know. So I'm okay. See, Eric, do you handle everything yourself as far as managing your vehicles, or did you hire someone for that? Well, Eric, I am crazy. I have been solo from day one. And I started doing this in 2017 with one car. And I have 17 cars now. So I'm by myself. I do everything. You can watch, I don't know if you want to, I have about 50 videos about my day in the life. I just recently stopped doing that. But I just went over like everything I did in a day, right? Some days are crazy. I got to get on like 10 cars in one day. I know it's kind of insane, but some days are slow, like 2 or 3, but it's just how it is. But yeah, I'm by myself. But I do this full time, mind you. I don't have no other job. This is what I do. But yeah, if everybody can hit that like button, YouTube loves that engagement, and we can get more people in here. Godfather, I think the vlogging videos could be beneficial. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not many people were watching it, and YouTube was deeming it bad videos, so they weren't pushing it that much. So maybe later, if when I get more subscribers and then people want to watch it, then I'll go back to it. But right now, it was turning into just I'm making a video for 20 people, and that was it. The YouTube was just literally not showing it to anybody else. So. And it does. I mean, it might seem like it didn't take me that much time, but it definitely took me some time every single day getting all my stuff ready and all these lights I got to put down, put up, put down, put up, which I still do streaming, but it's a little different. But in the future, I would say probably, I don't know. In the future, I do want to go back to doing that. Let's see. Let's get the channel to like 5,000 subscribers, or we'll see. Whenever we get there, I don't know. 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, and yeah. We're at like 17, 15 right now. Something like that. Yeah, if we got anybody else that's just new, that's just watching incognito, let me know how many cars you got and where you're watching from. Oh, right. So Eric, what are some obstacles you come across from this business? Well, the biggest thing, since you say you haven't started, is dealing with the insurance and dealing with, damages. That's kind of like the biggest thing that people don't understand how that works, right? Because depending on your insurance plan, there is a deductible. And it doesn't matter which plan or not plan, it doesn't matter which insurance the renter picked, there is a deductible for you. And you cannot make them pay that deductible, right? That's how that goes. So once you get experience, if you're trying to make more money on the more risky plans, you got to understand how to go after renters, right? How to get them to pay, how to get them to understand that Turo is not hurt, much different. And yeah, that's something that a lot of new people don't really understand. How can they, right? It's a whole new concept. I had to learn that. Let's see. By the way, do you do any other advertising than Turo? No, no. I just let Turo do it. I don't. I know people they put like QR codes on their cars, all that. Nah, I don't need to do all that. But people do it. I mean, if you want to do it, go right ahead. I just don't do it. I normally get enough business from Turo. I don't have to do that. Yeah, right now it's slow, but only because there's nobody in Hawaii, so that's why. Normally, we all will be making money. So yeah. So Eric, I got a small business loan for 12,000. What car would you recommend getting for that price margin? Well, I mean, I don't even want to say a car because I don't know. Like I know you said you're 25 miles outside of LA. I don't know the price of what's your daily rate for the cars there. So I don't. I mean, I would say getting something used definitely. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, what's your best bang for the buck, right? I You got to figure what kind of car. Is it like a little small, little sedan, a bigger sedan? I mean, can it be a van? You never really know. Can it be a convertible? I don't know that. But I would say definitely just look at all that. Look at the pricing of these cars that I just said, or car that you're looking at. Look at the pricing. Of the of like sedan, SUV. That stuff, and look what they're getting daily rate, and I would give you some kind of idea on what you can make off of it. Okay. So I see that we got some more new people. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna say it again. If you are new, if you got some questions, and can you let me know how many cars you have and where are you watching from? Oh, what up, man? What up? How's it going? How's it going? Is it busy over there in Arizona? Put it right there. Roger. Oh, I'm jealous because it's dead in Hawaii. It is completely dead. Almost all of my cars are sitting somewhere in multiple locations. So dead. Oh, well, lucky for you. Lucky. Snowbirds need to come to Hawaii. Well, they will. They will. They will really soon. Really soon. Yeah, AJ, are you waiting too? 'Cause I know you're. And anybody else from Hawaii? Yeah. See, Roger. See. Yeah. We all waiting. We're all waiting in Hawaii. Waiting. We're all waiting in Hawaii. 1,500 last month with my Jeep on 12. Oh wow. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, that's 12. That's great. Bring that over here. It's the Godfather. Our slingshots on Turo in Hawaii. Yeah, we got some slingshots. Yeah. Yeah. Some people they ran them. I mean, they ran on Turo and they ran them direct too. Yeah. That's not something that I want to get into. But yeah. And I have no idea what you'd make off that kind of stuff. But that's kind of like exotic. People pay a lot more than that for than a regular car. So but I've never been in one of those before. So Steven, are you ready to do your October stats? because I know I'm not. If anybody didn't know, Stephen Womack has a channel as well talking about Turo. So, oh Godfather, they're about $20,000. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's not something that I want to get into. But at least not me. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are many people that are watching that has a slingshot. Yeah, let us know. I don't know. I need to go. It's all G. What? It's all G, man. I was already talking. It's all G. But okay. Yeah. Well, I won't. Yeah. Let me know. Yeah. Let me know. You can podcast style. Podcast. I don't think I've ever done a podcast. We gotta see how that. Yeah. We gotta set that up. See how that works. Yeah. Just hit me up. Let me know. But yeah, any new guys, if you can let me know where you're from, let me know how many cars you got. We all would like to know. I love to see that. And if you're watching from Hawaii, if you're new, yeah, I'm from Hawaii. That's why I call it Hawaii Turo. And if you can hit that like button, that's what YouTube loves, that engagement. We can get more people in here. We can get to like 15 to 20. The highest I've ever got this to was 16. And that was like last week. Let's see. When did it start really slowing down for you out there? Um, September. Yeah. Yeah, September. September it really did. September. Right after the governor said that stuff, stop coming here, non-essential travel no more. Yeah. That, and it normally actually starts to drop during this time, but then it took a huge nosedive, like way lower than what it should. And that with all the extra cars on Turo in Hawaii, both of those just, man, just a lot of people not making any money right now. But it is what it is. Christmas time, Thanksgiving, it's gonna pick up here. That's a fact. Oh, school starts. I mean, maybe school affects a little bit, but maybe it affects more than what I'm saying. But we get a lot. People come here from. We don't have the international people here. I don't know about in Arizona how international people do they go to Arizona. I don't know, but Hawaii we normally get people from Australia, Japan, China. I mean, they come here. Australians love to come here and rent Mustangs. They love Mustangs, and we don't have any of that stuff. So that's another reason why we're slow. Once they start coming back here, start booking flights, oh man, it's gonna be crazy because they're gonna come like the flood. Just how Americans came here in the summertime, they're gonna come back, and it's gonna be great for us. I know AJ's watching. I know, and she's like, yes. But yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. I think it's gonna be a great 2022 for everybody, for that matter. But yeah, I think we got some new people in here. If you can let me know where you're watching from and let me know how many cars you got, people will definitely like that. Okay. I'm wondering, how many trips do you guys have? I'm curious. Who has like the most trips? Whoever responds. Oh, I didn't even see that. I think we just finalized the sale of our last car from our old fleet. Okay. Are you talking about the fleet that you was in California? That big fleet that you were talking about? Okay, okay. So you saw a review from a dude that had 10,000 trips. Wow, that's wow. Well, I did see a high. The highest one I saw was this person in California. I'm just gonna say this. This person, he has probably a team of probably like 20 or 30 people, and he probably might be as big as Eric. He had 45,000 trips. 45,000. That's the highest I've ever seen. 45,000 trips. I know that's insane, right? 45,000. I'm like, what does it take to get 45,000 trips? You probably have hundreds and hundreds of cars. You've been doing it since the beginning, and you have this huge lot somewhere. Huge lot. Basically, you're a rent-a-car company. I do not remember the name. It was somebody who rented one of my cars, and I looked at their stuff, I looked at their review, and I was like, whoa, I I don't remember. I just remember it said 45,000 trips. And I was like, wow. Like my little 5,000 is like, I was actually at 4,000 at the time. I was like, it's nothing compared to that. But I know that person, he has so many cars. I went down the list. It was crazy. It's the same guy I was thinking. What do you mean Eric is gone? Yeah, yeah. I'm saying yeah. Yeah, that too. Yeah, the one lot, but he's like all over the place. Yeah. Like probably got like 20, 30, 40 people all over the place, and it's all on his account. And yeah. You say Eric got out? What is that? Eric, if it's okay, well, he said he got. Oh, I didn't even know he got out. He really did. He sold all that stuff. That. Oh, hey, I didn't even see that. Hey, sir. Hey, Siri Newton. Hopefully, I said it right. Hey, how's it going? How many cars do you have, and where are you located at? I haven't seen you on here before. You have one car in Baltimore. Okay. How long you been doing it? And how's it going for you so far? Yeah, Godfather, selling your entire Turo fleet at once must be a nightmare for taxes. Yeah, I've been a nightmare for a lot of things. Yeah, that's not something that I'm trying to do anytime soon. You started since June. Wow, so you started right when it was like crazy busy. So I bet you made a ton of money in the summertime. How come you didn't add another car? Or are you just too busy to add another car? Okay, I'm gonna add one soon. Okay, well that's great. You started when it was really busy, and hopefully it's still busy right now. Hopefully it didn't slow down like how it is in Hawaii. It's very slow. Okay. Did you just find my channel? Singing for like okay, got you. Did you just find my channel, or have you been watching for a while? Was it around Luso? Yeah, it wasn't Luso. I remember Luso. I remember that. I remember Luso all too well. I remember Luso came to Hawaii. I remember when they got convertibles, and I actually went to the place. They got convertibles from Hertz Car Sales, and I asked the guy, the whatever the finance guy. I was like, Luso, did they buy the cars cash? And he said they bought it all loans. I was like, what? They have all these cars. Why are they getting personal? Why are they getting loans? They said they were using it for like a commercial like chauffeur thing. That's what the finance guy told me. I was like, oh okay, but I remember Luso. Luso came in with those Mustangs and other cars really cheap. I remember them. Okay, I watched your channel when I first started. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully I helped you out. Hopefully, I think I did. You got one car. You probably making some money. You think about getting another car. I bet. If you didn't know, maybe you do know, I started a Turo Facebook group. If you want to join that, we got people from all over the world talk about Turo all the time. I have it pinned in the chat, and yeah. What is Luso? Luso was a company that was in multiple states, and they had a ton of cars. So they would enter a market and just like flood the market with like new cars. And come to find out, at least as far as I know, it was a lot of loans, and it was crazy amount of cars. And for some reason, they went out of business. Steven might know. I don't know why. I have heard some things, but I don't know all the details about that. But I just know because they came to Hawaii, and I was like, what is this company that's here and got all these Mustangs and all these new cars and are undercutting everybody? That was my. That's as far as I know about it. Yeah, 150 cars. Yeah, they close up shop. Reasons don't matter. Yeah, yeah. I mean, what? Yeah, I was just shocked that 1 minute I could see their cars, next minute I couldn't see anything. Everything was done. Yeah, they try. Yeah, I don't know what they. Yeah, that business model, what they were doing. I don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, Mark, how's it going? I haven't seen you before. Let's see. I have a 2010 Camaro that I would want to list on Turo, but it's about to hit 12 years at the end of the year. Can I still list it after that? No, you cannot. I would say get it on Turo as soon as possible so you can get grandfathered in. Even if you're not ready to list it, just unlist it, snooze it, or just do something. But you gotta get on the platform. Gotta get it on there, or you're going to be Well, I mean, it's 2010, so it's not 20. Yeah, technically, it's well, it'd be next year, right? It'd be the end of next year. It'd be 12 years. So technically, you have the end of next year. Yeah. If it was a 2009, then yeah, 2009 cars, the latest will be at the end of this year. See, if I get it on before that, can I still? Yeah, you could just leave it and just unlist it. You don't have to, rent it out. Just be on there. And Mark, did you just find my channel now, or have you been watching for a while? And where are you watching? Where are you watching from? Oh, Godfather, do you get penalized for having a car snooze? No, no, you don't. No, plenty of people do. You go on vacation or something, or the car is like broken down, or whatever. You just don't want to rent it out anymore. You want to drive the nice car, so plenty of people got it. I have cars. I would say like when you get rid of a car, don't ever delete the car, because when you delete it, you lose the stats. So I have plenty of cars unlisted that I don't even have anymore, and it'll just stay on there indefinitely. Because I made that mistake when I first started and when I got rid of cars, and I wish I still had it because the stats would be there. But I didn't know when I deleted it, especially like my first car I started with. I deleted that as soon as I sold it, and yeah, now I don't know the stats. So don't ever delete a car on Turo. Unless you're quitting Turo, and then hey, in that case. But if you're still doing Turo, leave the car on there, just unlist it. So you have the stats. There's something you can go back at, you can look at. I've been watching for a while. I'm on a Wahoo. Yeah, okay. Well, have you been watching back in June? Because if you've been watching back in June, you should have started in June, man. June, July, August, even September. Those were the times to do Turo, like to make the most money. Right now, it's pretty slow. Pretty slow. Hey, Peter Brown, how's it going? I do remember you. How's it? Yeah. It's Tuesday. What is it? It's almost 10 p.m. on the East Coast. I think, yeah, 10 p.m. on the East Coast. It's 3:53 in Hawaii. Okay. 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 Yeah, people come and go whenever they can. Yeah, we are 1 hour and 53 minutes on here. Let's see. Mark, I've had the car for a few months, but I've been working on it myself to get it ready for a Turo market. Okay. Okay. Well, I would say, it's going to pick back up here probably towards the end of this month, and definitely in December and January. It's going to go back to like really, really good. Probably not as good as the summer, but yeah, I would just wait. You try to put a car on there now, because you said this is a Camaro. Is it a convertible? Yeah, is it a convertible? Because if it's convertible, that will make you more money. If it's not a convertible, it's going to make you a lot less money. Let's see. Yes, sir. I'm still following you, man. I have to get that car retitled. Man, it's going to be a few months, but I think it's going to get done. Yeah, that car. Yes. Yes, I remember. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that issue. Okay. Well, you'll get it done. It will work itself out eventually. You said no, it's not, Mark? Yeah, see, that's definitely gonna bring down what you can get for that car. Because then it just turns into like like a four-seater, but kind of like a nicer, like a sport four-seater. If it's a convertible, it's a whole different market. Just to let you know. Because I personally, maybe I could be wrong, but I don't understand why people get like a brand new car, they get a Camaro or a Mustang, but it's a coupe, and not a convertible. That it just you lose so much money doing that. So much money. Let's see. Can modified cars be listed on Turo? What kind of modifications? I would not recommend doing any modification for Turo cars. Basic is the best for Turo cars. I wouldn't even mess with that. Plus, Turo will only cover like basic stuff anyway. Okay, Peter. Yeah, yeah. And then when you get it, I think we already talked about that. Then you get it. You want to do some coaching? Definitely, we can talk about that and do that. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hopefully, and I'll be putting out more videos. Yeah, I got some more videos I got to talk about, and I'm gonna redo some of my older videos that I'm pretty sure a lot of new people haven't seen. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, and do these streams. I'm trying to do these streams as much as I can. Yeah, at least a couple hours a day. I know I'm crazy, but yeah, a couple hours a day. See where it goes. But yeah, if we got any new people, I didn't really see if it go up or down. Just let me know how many cars you got and where are you located at. And you're welcome, Peter. You're welcome. We got okay. And if everybody can hit that like button, YouTube loves that engagement, and we can get some people in here. Get up to we're at 11 at one point. Get up to 15 would be nice. Okay. He said, Mark, although it's not a convertible, I still bought it because I got a really good deal. That's good. Just need some work. I think I could still make some money. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying you can't make any money on it. I'm definitely not saying that. It's just a potential with the convertible. I mean, you got a good deal on it. You got a good deal on it. Got a good deal. I'd probably take it too. Just like, like with a convertible in normal times, a convertible can go, depending on the year, can go for almost $100 or maybe a little bit below it to like 150, 160. That's like really like brand new, really like high end. I don't know, like a brand new Camaro, maybe even a Corvette, maybe a Corvette, maybe higher than that. But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just throwing numbers, kind of ballpark numbers. Like I don't think like okay, like a Camaro that's not a convertible. You think you're gonna get $100? Probably not. Probably gonna be less than that. I believe so. Probably less in normal times. Right now, definitely not. I mean, no, now it's way too slow when it picks back up. But definitely not like $50. It'll be higher than that. So maybe between like $1,500 will probably be the range of that car. I know that's a big range, but yeah. Okay. So what we got? Oh, you're welcome, Mark. Yep, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm glad you love it. I don't know how many videos you watch. I don't remember what you said, but I got like 130 something videos, something like that. Hopefully you stay. Hopefully everybody stays. We get to about like 5,000, 10,000 subscribers and this channel blows up. But it's going pretty slow right now, but it is what it is. Maybe I can get up to like, I don't know if, pretty sure a lot of you watch Simon's Experience, get up to like her level. But you know what? She's like got years on me in the YouTube world. So yeah. Oh, okay. That's great. I like to hear that. You inspired me to buy that car and start my. That's great. Remember, we all started off with one car. I started off with a 2014 Kia Optima hybrid. That's what I started off with. So, you know, 3, 4 years later, 17 cars later, yeah, we all started with one. Once you get the experience and see if you like to do Turo, get another car and you get another car, and yeah, you just keep going. Oh, Godfather. Do you think Turo will ever expand to other vehicles such as boats, motorcycles, etc.? That's a great question. Huh, I don't know. I mean, motorcycles is a lot. It's risky. You got the what is it? The slingshots and the other thing that are like slingshots on there. Boats. Yeah, I don't know about boats. I know nothing about that. I don't know how insurance works with boats anyway. So I don't. It's probably mostly like an insurance thing. Why I haven't done all those other things. Let's see. Do you have any issues finding parking when things are slow? Oh man, I deal with this parking stuff every single day. Normally maybe yes, but I have this parking lot thing where you're supposed to pay, but I they don't really check. It was free for a year when the pandemic started, and I just park most of my cars over there. I've been parking there since 2017, so a lot of people know me anyway. There's a lot of boats over there and stuff, but yeah, I park over there, or I park on the street where not next to houses because people complain. So do not park next to houses. At least not. Don't park a convertible next to houses, like something that's like a or like a bright color. If it's just a regular car, maybe that will work. But yeah, I do that, and yeah, I hate dealing with the parking stuff. But when all your cars are sitting, you got to park them somewhere, right? That's not going to get towed. You know? And I don't live in a house. I live like in a condo, so I don't. I have like one parking for myself. In Atlanta, people get luxury cars wrapped to charge more wraps and costs. See, okay. See, the problem with wraps is that Turo is not going to pay for if the wrap gets damaged. That's the thing. But personally, I don't know too much about wraps to begin with. But yeah, I don't. I mean, wraps. I wonder how much more are they charging, and how much more are they making if they're going to spend 5 to 10,000 on that. I have no idea. Okay. So, do you have Jeeps of so hard or soft? I'm not really a Jeep person. I mean, there's so many Jeeps here on this island. There's so many Jeeps on Turo now. It's over 200 Jeeps on this island now. There was like way less before. Oh, but I have no idea. I don't plan. I just stick to the convertibles. Jeeps, I don't know. I just can never get over a Jeep that like people can easily, especially the ones where you can like easily just open it. I just like the open Jeeps to me. Like I can never own that. It's not something that I would ever want to have stuff in. And it just then taking it off, dealing with people, taking it off wrong and stuff flying off. I just to me, Jeep has never been a fan. Personally, Jeep has never been something for me. So the convertibles to me, I show them, press a button, turn the latch. It's easy. I've never had someone break my convertible ever. I mean, if I show them personally, hopefully never. I'm gonna knock on wood, but yeah, that's my opinion. I mean, other people probably don't agree, but that's just me. So, Mark, what happens if someone gets a parking ticket while renting the car and does not mention anything and throws the ticket away? So, if you join my Turo group, I basically, well, I do talk about that. I post, well, in Hawaii. You say you're in Hawaii. I post where the website where you can go to where you can check for tickets. I check for tickets weekly. So I don't even. Sometimes people tell you they got tickets and they say they're gonna pay for it, but I don't care if they say it or not. I always check my tickets. I think I need to check today. I forgot yesterday. I was so busy. I need to, I check every single week on all of my cars for tickets because after 90 days, Turo's not going to pay you for it. Just to let you know. So if you wait and wait and wait, I had that issue once in Hawaii. They take forever to send the tickets in the mail. They do. See, it's a website only for Hawaii. Well, this is, yeah, but I'm pretty sure every state has a website to check for tickets. It would be crazy for it not to. Like your state website, traffic infractions, it has to have something. It can't be that hard to find. I'm pretty sure. But that's something that you should definitely be doing. Like, if not a weekly, bi-weekly, and probably at worst a monthly check. Just make sure those tickets, because you don't want to deal with that. And I don't know how other states deal with some tickets that are not paid. Does the price go up? I mean, here, it doesn't really go up. It would just stay. Well, it doesn't go up, but it does stop you from renewing your your registration. Then you got no choice to do it then. Okay. See, Godfather, do you get paid per trip instantly, or does Turo hold it bi-weekly or monthly? It depends how long the trip is. So usually you get paid as soon as the trip is over. But like trips that are longer than a week, I believe they pay a percentage after a certain amount of days. I don't get too many long ones, but they pay a percentage. And if it's like a month, I think every single week they'll pay a percentage, something like that. But yeah, normally it's like right after the trip, you get paid and it get into your account in like what? It depends what bank. Usually it takes, well, now it takes a day. Before it would take like 3 days, 4 days. I mean, if it was like on a weekend or like right before a weekend, maybe it'd be like 5 days. But they changed up the way they did the payouts with Stripe, and it really helps. Oh, okay, right here. See, AJ, right here. She just answered. Yeah, if your trip is more than a week, they pay you a percentage halfway through the trip. So, yeah. Oh, I missed somebody. How often do you get tickets out there or renters? Um, since I have 17 cars, I might, I would say probably 3 to 5 a month, and it's usually because people park in places that, well, obviously park places where they can't park, but in Waikiki, it's parking is really at a premium, so people they take a chance and they park in these places. And luckily, they don't get towed; they get a ticket, or they park in like North Shore, like some places where they can't park, but they're trying to go to the beach real quick, and cops are definitely over there giving tickets, right? So it does happen. Hey George, pretty. I've talked to you before, but not yet. I have never been there. But how's it going again? I think I talked to you. I don't know how many days ago, but I definitely talked to you. How's Turo going for you over there? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's great. That's great. People are, and I heard that people are definitely booking, flights and hotels here. So sooner or later, they're gonna start booking Turo cars, right? Sooner or later. So hopefully sooner rather than later. Okay. Because I would love to come on here and tell you, man, I got 15 cars out. Yes, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. This is a great question. This is definitely stuff that you're going to be dealing with like a lot. So, Mark, what happens if a car gets towed from parking illegally? Well, it is up to the renter. The renter will be paying for that tow. So usually, if you just show like the tow yard, the rental agreement, then you should, not you, the renter, show the tow yard rental agreement. They would pay and they'll get the car, right? You shouldn't have to go down there. That is just, yeah, it should work like that. If it doesn't, then you would have to. But if it's a renter car, it's a renter car. It should work. But that's not something that you have to pay for or really deal with. That's all the renter. But yeah, stuff like that will happen. I'm pretty sure almost everybody in here that's been doing Turo a while has had a car get towed. I've had it happen multiple times. Multiple times. Because Waikiki, the tow companies, they make bank down here off. Oh man, they 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, 1 minute late in some areas, tow truck is there instantly towing. That's like $200 right there. And that's the truth. But yeah, if we got some new people, let me know how many cars you got and where you are watching from. Godfather. Will Toro hosts get Turo shares if Turo goes public? I'm going to say more likely no, but someone else can answer that. Well, what do y'all think? Yeah, I'm just going to say no, but does anybody think Turo is going to give us shares when they go public? If they go public? I'm curious what y'all think. Hell no. No. See? Yeah. I was like, oh, man. Oh, man. That's, yeah. Turo? Nah. Excuse me. Godfather, there's one thing about Turo that you could change. One thing. Wow. Give me a second. One thing. Oh, man. God. There's more than one thing, but let me think of one thing. Is that official? I looked on it earlier today. I saw it still on there, but maybe they did. Let me see. One thing. I'm going to go with. What can I go with? You know what? Just one thing just popped in my head. I would go with I'm going to say the young driver fee. Like some of their fees, especially the young driver fee. I believe that we should get a percentage of that. There are lots of people who book under 26. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That would be something. That would be something. But if it was number two, what would be the second thing? You know what? Take that. You know what? I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say the 90% plan with no deductible. And you can just make a claim, get it fixed, and get it back on the road. I think that would be more better than that. Does everybody agree with that? If we can only give Turo 10% and we don't have to deal with any deductible, no BS, no issues, and just get the car fixed and get it back on the road. I think everybody can agree with that. I think that's good. Let's see. Did they really? I mean, I looked at it today. I still saw it. You know, I still saw it on mine, but maybe in the last 3 hours, maybe they took it off. But I did see it as an extra. But yeah, George, yeah, exactly. Let's see. Godfather, do you think it's absurd to have to be 30 years old to rent certain vehicles? I mean, it's just a risk tolerance. I mean, just from all the history of forever of people driving, I don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, not it's just risk. I mean, I don't even. I mean, what 30 years old to like most of like the exotic cars? I mean, what age would you have it at? Like, would you let a 21-year-old rent a supercar? I mean, rent a. I love McLaren, so I'm just gonna say, would you want a 21-year-old to rent a McLaren? I mean, Jesus. I mean, that's people are definitely irresponsible. At 21, I don't know. I mean, Turo has some really nice cars on there, and they got to put the age stuff on there. But can anybody see if the post claiming fee is still on there as an extra? Let's see. Godfather, I believe it's any vehicle over 100,000. No, that's not. The 30-year-old is for the super. It's over. It's for the super deluxe cars. So you got the regular cars, you got deluxe, which is 25. You got the super deluxe, which is like 30. So like, it's not by miles. And then you got like some that's like 21. Yeah, it's not by miles. You received an email from Turo cleaning it out. Okay. Well, maybe they just officially took it off because I know earlier today I still saw it on mine, but it's all right. Like I said, I'm gonna put my Aloha packet. I'll probably do it tonight. Then probably set it up. Yeah. What do you say? Godfather or supercar, super deluxe. Oh, the difference. Well, the different categories they have. They have deluxe and super deluxe. Well, the regular cars, deluxe, super deluxe, and in super deluxe, that's where the supercars are at. So it's the same thing. But I mean, those cars are so nice. I mean, I would never want to rent to someone really young anyway. If I even one, I would never put those kind of cars on Turo to begin with. One, I can't even afford it. But yeah, I wouldn't want to rent to really young. I mean, like if anybody in this group, if you was renting like something really nice, like really, really nice. I mean, like a couple $100,000 car. Would you want to rent to 21-year-olds? I'm pretty sure nobody. I usually nobody want to do that. That's a great question. Do I plan on ever purchasing a McLaren? That is a great. That would be something. That would be. I mean, I would look if I ever got something like that, which that's so far out there. I would drive that car every single day. I really would. I would not be one of the ones who would have it sit in the garage. I would be driving that car everywhere. That's just me. Okay. AJ, tell us about your Aloha package and where you post it. Well, I said it some other times. Which it might be today, I'm actually going to put Aloha package as an extra. Obviously, it can't be at the top because they already have the preset stuff. So I'm gonna have it like I was thinking about put it under the unlimited miles. So basically, they'll have unlimited miles and something I'll put like something there. I'm not gonna say the post cleaning fee. Obviously, not gonna say that, but say something like you could just bring the car back and you don't have to do anything to it. Something like that. I don't have to clean it and do that right there. And I'm probably put it. I think my unlimited miles right now is 25, 25 a day, or no, yeah, I do have 25 a day. So I mostly only get 1 or 2 days anyway. So I'll probably keep that at that. Yeah, or I might even change it to trip. I might have to do trip, so more likely it would take it with that. So I might have to figure that out. But that's something. That's what That's what I'm gonna do. Unless Turo tells me not to do that, then I won't do that. But we'll see. Oh, George, you said no, and Mark, not me. Was that in regards to driving a McLaren everywhere, or was that in regards to renting out something like that to 21-year-olds? I didn't remember which. Oh, you said George smoking these. Yeah, that's true. See, I don't really deal with smokers. I really don't. Like I can tell you, man, I can tell you right now, I have 5,000 trips. I think I've only tried to go to get smoking like less than 5 times, like very rarely. I know sometimes I kind of let it go and I just did it myself. Back towards the beginning, I didn't understand, but it maybe 10 times that I've had to deal with it. I mean, it's such a rare for me to deal with it. I know some people deal with it all the time, but renting out, yeah, exactly, yeah, exactly, George, yeah, like I wouldn't rent out something like that. I mean, I wouldn't even. I see people with like Ferraris, all the other stuff. That's just. I mean, you can take that money and rent basic cars and just drive that car yourself. That's just me. There's too much liability. I mean, it costs so much, and how much it costs to fix those cars. Yeah, it's just not something that's for me. Maybe somebody in this group is renting a supercar out. Let us know. I don't. Maybe somebody. I don't know. The most expensive car I've ever rented out was my 2019 Camaro, which was like $40,000. Other than that, everything else has been much cheaper. For that, or what else? What else is another one? A Rolls Royce. I have only 27 miles. Oh man, one day I gotta go there. One day. 27 miles. Jesus. They probably don't even have a speed limit. Probably not. Okay. 27 miles of road. Oh, you said okay. Most are private exotic rental companies that use Turo for the advertising. Okay. Yeah. I see. Come and I take care of 45 max. 45. Is that the speed limit? Oh, yeah, because I just said it doesn't have a speed limit. Oh, the speed limit is 45. That's base. Wow. Oh, hey Lena, how's it going? I'm doing all right. Just live streaming. We're 2 hours and 23 minutes. I think you came in like this yesterday as well. How's it going? Yeah. See, guys, that island 45 miles an hour for 20. It's only 27 miles of road. There's 45 here on Oahu as well, which is like mostly in town. But yeah, at least 50. You got some 55 here. You have 60 in a couple areas, but that other than that, it's like usually like 50 or 45 or 35. Shit, I'll say half of it's actually 35 because you're on the coast. On Oahu, it's like 35 miles an hour. So that's why it takes a long time to get out there. And it's only like one way, really. Or, well, could be two ways, but yeah. 109 miles of dirt road. So that means a Jeep is good there? Banging. Okay. Well, dirt road. Yeah, that's. I mean, I've been to the Big Island. I've been to Maui, and I've driven on both. Yeah, it's but not there. Turo does say, yeah, no off roading. So I mean, if your area is only off roading, then what can you do? Turo does no off roading, and but your whole area it's all off roading. Yeah, I don't. That's a great question. What can you do? And if you have no choice, you have no choice. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? Yeah. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Oh, that's great. That's great, Lena. Okay. Just getting off of work, I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, man. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. I will talk. Take it easy. Make the money. Roger, Roger. Okay. Roger, Roger. Yeah, I know we all got things to do. That is the truth. Ooh, yeah. It's 4:27 right now. I'm thinking about my dinner right now. I'm like, what is for dinner? Hmm. Do I read any books? Not really, to be honest. Not really. Not really. Not really. Used to, but oh, George. Oh, you watch him? You watch him also? Yeah. Yeah. 1028. I don't know what that. Okay, yeah, George. Yeah, he was in there for a little while. Yeah. I think he was in there for about 30 minutes. Yeah, I talk to him all the time. Yeah. He's in Arizona. So, well, you probably already know that, but yeah. Okay. Ooh, man. See, when you did, what kind of books did you used to read? I was mostly into like sci-fi, fantasy, that kind. When I was younger, it was like mystery books, some mystery, some yeah. I mean, I used to read a lot when I was a lot younger. Yeah, but now, yeah, if I did, it'd be like sci-fi stuff. But now I don't read at all. But yeah, if I did read, I was debating about yeah, I was debating about. I don't know if you watched that new movie Dune. I really like that movie. And there's books on it. Kind of want to read the books, but I don't want to get too far ahead because I don't want to know what's going to happen when they make the next movie. Because I really like Dune. It's a really good movie. Okay, George. Okay, that's great. I haven't finished reading Rich Dad. Yeah, I read a little bit of that book. A little bit. Yeah. I mean, they have some good stuff in there. They really do. I mean, yeah, you can learn some stuff from that book. You change your mindset on life. Definitely. I mean, it is the truth. So you got to have the mindset. Some people they want to make money. Some people don't. I mean, just some people they want to work regular job their whole life, and that's it. I mean, that's some people. But yeah, that is a good book. I think do I still have it? I don't know. I thought I had it somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. Somewhere. Okay. But if no one else has any questions, we are 2 hours and 32 minutes in. And I think I might end it very soon. Might go take a break. 2 hours, yeah. 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think I helped everybody. Did I help y'all out? I think I did. Want to read? You want to read Rabbit? Rabbit. Lena, are you in my Facebook group by chance? I think I don't know. George, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You are 100% correct. I probably will in a couple minutes. Oh, he's doing that. Are there books on Airbnb? I bet there are. I'm pretty sure there are. I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, you're welcome, Mark. I didn't even know you were still here. Got some people with us. I didn't even know. I think I see 5 people. But yeah, okay. Well then, well you should join. You should join, Lena. Maybe message me on there. You message me on there. But yeah, I think I should. I probably should just end this stream. But yeah, I am after this stream. We're in a couple hours. I'm gonna set up the next one, so you'll get that notification. And if you're on my Facebook, you'll definitely get notification because I don't know if you have the bell on YouTube, so I don't know if you're gonna get my notification because YouTube does their own thing with notify people. But yeah, I hope I helped everybody out in 2 hours and 34 minutes. And thank you for everyone who's watching, whoever's watched the whole time. I don't know if someone did that or most of the time. Thank you for watching. But yeah, if you haven't hit that like, definitely hit that like. Definitely hit that like. But yeah, and Lena, join my Facebook group. Message me over there. But thanks for watching, and I will talk to y'all next time. Hey, bye.